Good morning, children. Now let us start our class. Now we are going to start our next chapter, decimals. The first chapter in semester 2. Now first is tenth. You know what is tenth? Here we consider a rectangle. Then we divide this rectangle into 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now here we can divide this rectangle into 10 equal parts. Then we take one part from this 10 equal parts. ഈ 10 equal parts നമ്മൾ ഒരു part എടുക്കുന്നു. Then its fraction is 1/10. That is, take one part out of 10 equal parts. 10 equal parts നിന്ന് ഒരു part നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിനെ represent ചെയ്യുന്ന fraction ആണ് 1/10. We can express this as in the decimal form 0.1. 0.1. This is 10th. This is 10th place. In place value chart, this one is in 10th place. We can express 1/10 as 0.1. We read this as 0.1. 0.1. Here, this point, this decimal point, this is known as decimal point. This decimal point separate the whole number part and the decimal part. This is known as whole number part, and this one is decimal part. Decimal point, this is decimal point. Decimal point. This decimal point separates, the whole number part and decimal part. We can read this as 0.1. Understand? Then if you take two parts from this 10 equal parts, then we can represent this as 2/10. So we can express this as 0.2. And if you take 5 part from this 10 equal parts, then we can express this as 5/10. That is 0.5. 0.5. These are 10th. Next we consider another example. Here we consider two rectangles. Each are divided into 10 equal parts. Now here we shading all part of this first rectangle and shading 3 parts of the second rectangle. Then in the first rectangle we shading all part. That is, we shading whole. The whole is shading. So we consider this as 1. The whole is considered as 1 because here we can shading all parts. So the whole part is taken. So that is, we take 10 part out of 10 equal parts. We know that 10/10 is 1. So we consider this whole is considered as 1. And in the second rectangle, 3 part is shaded. So its fraction is 3/10. So its fraction is represented as 1 and 3/10. And here 1 is a whole number, but we know that which is a mixed number. Whole number and a proper fraction. Combination of whole number and a proper fraction is mixed number. Here 1 is whole number and 3/10 is the proper fraction. Now we know that here 1 is whole number. So first we write a whole number part, then put decimal point, then the 3/10 is, you know that 0.3/10 is 0.3. This the decimal form is 0.3. So we can express this as 0.3. So 1 and 3/10 is expressed as 1.3. Here 1 is whole number part and 3 is the decimal part. We can read this as 1.3. We know that in a place value chart we write places from right to left is ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, etc. or and so on. നമ്മൾ പ്ലേസ് വാല്യൂ ചാർട്ടിൽ നമ്മൾ റൈറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് ലെഫ്റ്റിലേക്ക് പ്ലേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് വൺസ്, ടെൻസ്, 100, 1000 ആൻഡ് സോ ഓൺ. Then this 10th is we represent the right of the ones place. We represent the 10th place is the right of the ones place. The position of the 10th place is right of the ones place. And we put a decimal point to separate this whole number part and the decimal part. The places before the decimal point are whole number part, and after the place the decimal point is decimal part. Understand? Now here we consider let us write an example 36.5. Here we express this as here. We know that in 36.5, 6 is in 1's place, 3 is in 10's place, and this 5 is in 10th place. 10th place. So we express this as 5 in 10th place, and 6 in 1's place, and 3 in 10th place. So the position of 10th place is right of the 1's place. Okay.